Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Thursday, 12th of December. In this update, Fire and Emergencies Chief Executive says bullying, harassment, sexism and racism are experienced in his organisation. Independent reviews have found culture issues. In an end-of-year video message, Kerry Gregory says poor behaviour exists in the stations, brigades, offices and communication centres.
Our people are our greatest asset. Yet I know that some of you watching this video come to work or volunteer for us feeling anxious about the behaviour that you might face.
A warning, the older Cook Strait ferries get, the more unreliable they become. The government's considering options in March to procure 2 new ships for Cook Strait to begin service in 2029. It's refusing to discuss cost parameters. Greater Wellington Regional Council wants more to be announced on vessel recovery and tugboats in the meantime. Chair Darren Ponta says it's possible we'll need that over the next 5 years.
We have escaped by the skin of our teeth over the last 3 years. There's just been incident after incident on the Cook Strait.
Officials warn the government's welfare policies alone aren't the best way to reduce job seeker numbers. A bill before the House this week will require job seekers to reapply twice as often and face sanctions like money management for failing obligations. Its regulatory impact statement states the best way to decrease benefit numbers, a government target, is to prevent people coming on benefit at all. Labour's Carmel Cepoloni says the government's not helped this.
The report is really clear. It's the economic conditions and job losses that will lead more people on to benefit. Instead, the government is focused on sanctions.
Multiple Immigration NZ staff have been sacked or issued formal warnings after sending inappropriate messages about migrants to their colleagues. RNZ reports 16 staff members have been disciplined following the discovery of the team's chats. The staff are mainly based in Auckland, as well as Christchurch, Wellington and other centres. Immigration NZ says 10 workers have either been dismissed or issued a formal warning already. Deputy Secretary Alison McDonald says that the content of the messages were not at the level necessary to inform any individuals. There's deep concern over wastewater results showing the highest volumes of meth and cocaine use since records began 6 years ago. Police testing between June and September reveal weekly meth consumption was double the average quantity of last year. And it also shows cocaine consumption was almost twice as high as the average in 2023. Drug Foundation Chief Executive Sarah Helm says it shows New Zealand's drug laws are in need of an urgent update.
I have been in my role for 4 years now, so not only is this an all-time high, I've never seen such a big increase be sustained for such a long period of time.
In sports, Saudi Arabia has been rubber-stamped by FIFA as the host of the 2034 Men's Football World Cup. Spain, Portugal and Morocco will host the 2030 event, although 3 South American countries will each host a match to make 100 years since the first World Cup in Uruguay. England's Harry Brook has become the world's top Test batsman in the latest rankings. And finally, Isaiah Yeo has become the first Australian men's player in 7 years to win Rugby League's Golden Boot. I'm Neva Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.